All right, guys, welcome back. We're going to do another BMX video review. In this video, we're going to look at the ABA US Nationals in 1994. We're going to look at the 88 ABA Grands, the 91 ABA Grands, the 96 NBL Grands, and we're also going to be looking at the 1985 World Championships, but we're going to be looking at the Kahara Cup in this particular case. So I might have missed one or two in there, guys. Sorry about that. But again, I'm really enjoying this format. I went over as many races as I could. I'm getting really picky because some of the races are kind of hard to see. So I'm really trying to pick the most quality ones I can find. But I also like to find the ones that have some good history. So anyway, let's roll it, guys. I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you in there. Guys, welcome back. I'm actually getting into this video review thing. I actually could not wait to do another one, so I was going to wait about a week, but I got the day off and I am doing nothing at this point, so let's make some videos. So anyway, I'm going to jump ahead. We're in 1994 this time. We're at the US Nationals, the ABA US Nationals. I usually start in the 80s, but this race looked kind of interesting. It's a really long track. It's a flat track. Requires a lot of pedaling. In this main, we have Eric Carter, Gary Ellis, Matt Hayden, Brian Schmidt, Brian Foster, Wade Boots, Charles Townsend, and Jason Richardson. So pretty stacked gate for the 90s. These guys are all the big guns. And a couple things, I watched this race once. This is just the first round. And I noticed that Gary Ellis and Eric Carter are going to kind of go at it. Gary's a naturally much bigger rider. Eric is more of a, I guess you could say, skilled rider. So we'll see a little bit of the difference as these guys go to battle. And another thing that I saw that was kind of interesting is there is a 12-pack in here, which we now call a rhythm section. And you can see that we haven't evolved yet with the manualing and pumping, because even these guys being the pros, they're kind of bouncing around a little bit there in there. And anyway, it's interesting. Let's check it out. Let's roll it. Let's go.
Yes, we all did. We've got more from the parents throughout our program, but up now we got the big boys, AA pros. Here we go. Ellis, Carter, Foster, Smith, Boots, Hayden, Townsend, and Richardson. And the big guys.
Looks like Eric's in hyper. He's got a good start. Now, Ellis is on the outside. Now look at Ellis kind of pulls him. Eric's on the inside. Oh, we lost Boots back there. Eric got past him. See how they're kind of bobbling a little bit in there? It's a little bit shallow. It's not deep like today's rhythm section, but it's all Eric right now. Lots of flat straights. Eric's got a good lock on it. And that's how they finish. All right, that's the first one. So let's take a look. So Eric Carter won that first round, Gary Ellis second, Matt Hayden third. So not bad. Brian Schmidt, he finished in the top four. That's pretty good. A lot of guys fell. When Wade went down, he took a lot of guys with him. All right, let's go to the next main, guys. Before we go into the second round, I was going to look at the second round of the A pros. I just ran across this one. So I missed their first round, but there's some pretty big names in this A pro race. So I wanted to take a look at it. Justin Green's in there. Cecil Johns, rest in peace, he's in there. Mike Luna's in there, Chris Schoonover's in there, Todd Blazer's in there, Mike Rorty, Scott Smith, and Chris Schoonover's even in there. So this is kind of a stacked gate. I wanted to take a look at this one. Let's take a quick look at this one before we jump back to the double A's.
Tell our viewers why amateurs race one main and why pros race three times. Pros race three times for an accumulated score. After 3 rounds,
looks like Justin Green's on Auburn. The boss rider in the middle is Cecil Johns. Ooh, Cecil's got the snap. Cecil's got the snap. There we go.
Looks like Todd Blazer doing it for Mongoose, sneaking up in the third spot.
Todd Blazer's in third. Oh, got him. See how they're bouncing around in there? That seems to be difficult for everybody. Justin took him. He was a little smoother. Ooh, everybody's drawing even. Justin's looking smooth, though. Looks like it's going to be Justin. Oh, hang on, Cecil. Did he do it? Yeah, Cecil held on. So that's a good round. That was a good round. Okay, let's jump back to the double A's. Let's get back to business. So we're back in the double A's. This is going to be the second round. Remember, Eric Carter's got the first ace, and Gary's got a second. So they're looking pretty good. I think Brian Schmidt, if I remember, got third. So those are your top 3 finishers so far as we go into the second round. Let's roll this one.
Double A. As I mentioned earlier,
Ooh, good snap by Jason. But, oh, I think Gary outpowered him.
The AA Pro division.
We got Gary in the middle. And that's Charles. Looks like he's in second. Ooh, Charles is running on Robinson now. Here they go again. That rhythm section is just bucking them. Here we go. Oh, Carter on the outside. Nope, Townsend took him back again.
Gary Ellis, Charlie Townsend, and
Gary's not going to let go of this lead. Ooh!
This guy's got some incredible power, but the earthquake don't count.
Charles is in there. It's a long track. Oh, he almost caught Gary. Not bad. That was a good round. So what did we get? Gary Ellis won that one again. He's got 2 aces. Charles Townsend was second. Wade Boots third, and Eric Carter came in fourth. Matt Hayden fifth. Brian Foster sixth. Jason Richardson seventh, and Brian Schmidt eighth. So Gary's still in the best position, obviously. He's got 2 aces, but with Eric getting that fourth, that's still good. That keeps him in the hunt. All right, let's check out the next one, guys. The replay on that, let's take a look. They're going to talk to Gary a little bit. I thought it was an interesting interview, and he talks about that 12-pack issue.
Let's go talk to the lumberjack doing it for GT, Gary Ellis. And what went on in that first turn?
Oh, I got a real decent start, and I just put the power down in the first straight and got over the first rollers real well, and just kept it going. Was able to.
You would think they'd let these guys catch their breath before the interview.
Rail it and get some power down.
Charles and Eric were going at it.
And
Charles put a little body on him, kind of forced him up high.
Long straightaways on this particular track. It's pretty tough, but you know it's a good track. It's got a lot of different sections in it, especially the 12-pack. That's tough. It's taking it all out.
Watch him when he goes through it, see? No one's really manual. He's kind of manualing. That was a good round. Okay, let's jump to the third one now. See their standing so far with their points. And it looks like Gary is, obviously he's first. He's got 3 points. Eric's with the 5. So like I said, that first race helped him, and then the fourth. Matt Hayden's in there for third. He's got 8 points. Charles Townsend, 9. Wade Boots, 9. Brian Foster, 11. Brian Schmidt, 12. And then finally Jason Richardson at 15. So he's kind of the long shot. But we'll see. Anything can happen in a BMX race. And it's going to be tough to beat Gary right now. He's probably going to have to finish worse than fourth. But let's see how it goes.
9 points are Boots and Townsend with 8 points. Hayden, Carter with 5 points, and sitting on top of the heap with 3 points, Gary Ellis.
Let's see how we go, guys.
Payday right here, Scott, as a gate
Here we go.
down. Looks like Ellis might have gotten a pop
Oh, Gary's up in the middle. Here we go. And there's Eric right alongside of him again. Let's see if Eric can make a move on him. Oh, Gary's hanging on. He's taking a lot of track. He's kind of forcing Eric down to the inside.
It's Ellis.
Here we go, the 12-pack.
Oh,
here he comes. Oh, he drew even with him. Let's see.
Ellis and Carter, these guys, it boils down to
Oh, no, but he's too far on the outside.
This third round.
Let's see if he can get... Oh, he should have went inside right there.
On his backside, power down the final stretch.
No, Gary, not to be denied. Ooh, looks like Charles got under him. Let's see how that worked out for them. Let's see. So Gary Ellis with the overall. Charles, well, this is the third round, so it looks like Charles finished second. He did beat Eric. I was wondering if he got past him. Let's see what the overall scores look like.
But overall finish goes just like this. Richardson with the 8.
All right, let's take a look. Oh, Gary won the overall. Oh, Eric did get second overall. Good day for him. Charles got third overall. Wade Boots with fourth. Matt Hayden fifth. And then Brian Foster picked up the sixth. Brian Schmidt seventh. Jason Richardson eighth. Pretty good race. Not a lot went on in that one. Not a lot of crashes or passing, but pretty good race overall. I can kind of see where things are headed when you see that, when you've seen that 12-pack in there. And I think it was right around the early 90s I started to see like rhythm sections like that, and it was kind of new to all of us. Like we didn't really know how to approach it. It was like, how do you get through this thing, you know? And a lot of guys would just go 2, 2, 2, you know, just jump them that way. But anyway, that was a really good one. Let's jump to another race, guys. Let's see what else we can find. This is really interesting, guys. I jumped ahead to the... Well, I didn't jump ahead. I'm in the same year. I'm in 1994. We're at the ABA Grands. But they're going to show just a small clip of Pro Cruiser because Pro Cruiser was still a thing. And here's a really interesting, quick interview, and it's with Mike King, and he's going to talk about how he's bringing clip pedals into the sport. So this is kind of where it all turns. You know, we saw the rhythm section, which they were calling a 12 pack at the U.S. Nationals, and now you're looking at Mike King in clip pedals, so or clipless pedals, whatever you want to call them. So this is kind of like a this is kind of where things start to evolve. I thought this was really interesting. Check this out.
My main event, the guy to watch in here.
First, they're going to show just a small clip of Pro Cruiser.
He's in the hunt for Pro Cruiser team also. Coming down that first straightaway, GT rider Mike King.
So Mike's got the snap on Pro Cruiser. And watch this, guys.
It started at Burbank, one of my first races back after the mountain bike season. And what it is, it's just a clipless system where you have a cleat on a mountain bike shoe that has a hard surface, a hard sole surface. And you have a cleat that you can adjust. You can slide forward or backward. And the clip system, it locks me into my pedals. And, you know, you have your upstroke as opposed to a flat shoe and a flat pedal.
Waller in the 2 slot. Top 4.
Back to the race.
The main, Ray Luskin. SC rider in the 3rd slot. Daryl Young right there.
Daryl Young in
I
3rd.
didn't mean to interrupt you, but he is a past national #1 Pro Cruiser champion. He is in the 3rd spot. He wants to get that title back.
Mike's looking smooth. Doesn't look like they're going to catch Mike.
Ray Luskin doing it for U.S. boss, and Brian Patterson.
You say Brian Patterson?
Semi-main event.
Wow.
Just like this.
Brian Patterson.
Young and Luskin transferred to the main.
All right, that was cool. I'm going to stop for a second right here. This is, I just thought that was super interesting. Let me know what you guys think. If Mike King didn't show up with clipless pedals, I wonder what would have happened if it would have taken off. And I don't know who was the second guy that came in with clips. It might have been Brian Lopes. I don't know, but I remember this specifically, reading this in a magazine. And, you know, you see Mike with the clipless pedals, and that is just a trip to see that. Okay, let's see what else we can find. There wasn't much in this one. I was only able to find this Pro Cruiser main, so I'm going to jump to something else. Let's go. Back a little bit now. Now I'm at the 88 ABA Grands. I just found this clip. It's only one of the open mains, or this is the open main, I should say. So in the open main, Mike King's in there and Pete Lonkarovich are in there, and they're both on Haro. Now, Pete is dominating at this point, but Mike is coming up. Like, he just won the amateur title. The previous year, he's up for the pro title, which I believe this is the year he gets it. So he went back to back. But this is the open main. Greg Hill is in there for Robinson. Todd Blazer's in there. It looks like he's on Elf. Matt Hayden is also in there on Diamondback. You can see over the first jump, Matt's going to lose his balance, but he gets back on his pedals, which is kind of cool. Todd Slavic is in there, and there's a color control rider on the left right there of Mike, and I couldn't really identify who he was. But anyway, let's watch it. Let's run it. Two Haro guys, two Diamondback guys. No GT guys, but you got the Robinson guy in there, so that's going to be Mr. Greg Hill himself. Let's roll it. 3,500, huh? For an open. Damn. Let's go. Oh, there's Matt. Matt lost his foot. Charles got a slow start. Oh, rider went down. And then here's what Greg takes over. Greg's in front. And I think Mike went down, and Pete is chasing him right now. Oh, Pete passed Greg. Oh, hang on, Greg. Oh, good run. Good run. So it looks like Pete won that open. That was a pretty good one. All right, let's go to another. As I found this one, this is just one of the mains. It's from 1991 ABA Grands. This is actually a really good race, though, because the track is super tight and it's really fast. And it's a long track, too. But Pete Lonkarovich, Billy Griggs, Gary Ellis, Terry Tennant, Kenny May, and I couldn't identify the other riders because they don't announce who they are, and the picture's a little bit blurry. But this is a good race because you have Pete, and Terry are both racing for Vans, and those guys are just super powerful riders. And you got Gary Ellis, who's just always in the front, and they're going to battle with Gary. So it's kind of like a Vans versus GT thing right here. All right, so let's roll it. Here we go. Billy's going to kind of bobble in the middle. See, he hits the gate. Pete's got a snap. Here comes Gary on the outside. See how they draw even? Pete and Gary are just about even. Terry just swooped somebody. He moved into third. Now he's going to start reeling them in right here. It's all Pete right now. Gary's staking to the inside. And it looks like Terry's trying to set him up right here. He didn't have enough momentum. Okay, now he jumped to his inside. Or his outside, excuse me. Oh, that was his last move. Ooh, can Terry pass him? Not quite. Man, that was a good race. That was a really good one. All right, let's move on to something else, guys. Second main queued up. So now they've announced who's actually in the race. So let's just go over it one more time. So we got Pete Lonkarovich is in there for Vans. Billy Griggs, Haro. Gary Ellis is in there. He's already got the first ace for GT. Terry Tennette's in there for Vans. Kenny May's in there for free agent. Brian Lopes is in there racing for Hawk. And then Dave Clymer's in there for S&M. So this is a pretty stacked main. All right, so let's run the second round. Here we go. I love this track. It's such a tight, fast track for these guys. Let's see if Gary can get the second ace. He's the defending champ right now too. He's current national number 1. Oh, Pete's got the hole shot again. I can't identify the rider in second place. It's Pete. Terry's in third again. I think that's Lopes. Yeah, Brian Lopes is in second. Okay. It's Lopes. Oh, man. Pete just was killing it today. Well, actually, Pete got the first ace. So Pete's got 2 aces now. I don't know where Gary finished in that one. Let's go to the third round now. It's already queued up, so we might as well just roll through it. Let's see who gets this one. Here we go. Oh, Pete is just killing it. Oh, Gary bobbled. Look, it's Pete and Terry again. We got Terry's right behind him with that NorCal pull. Can he pass his teammate? Let's see. I don't think he's going to risk knocking him down. I think he's going to follow him around the track. Yeah, right there he could have passed him. I think Terry could have got him. You can see he's taking it easy. He doesn't want to knock him down. Yeah, good race. Pete took all 3. I'm wondering if Pete won the title that year. That's interesting. That was a good race. I'm not sure what race this is, guys, but I'll let it roll. I think they said Melham, David Melham was on GT in this one. Oh, wow, he took him out. David booted that guy. Oh, he fell back in second. Oh, Levesque. This must be A Pro. Okay, so Levesque, Milham, and Foster. Yeah, that was a good one too. All right, let's roll, guys. Next, this one. So this was actually at the 1984 or 1985 World Championships, and it was in Whistler, Canada. But this is the Kahara Cup. So this was the day before the actual Worlds, and it was wet. It was raining. The track was kind of sloshy and muddy. But Larry is having like the day of his life. I mean, he's killing it. I've seen this race before. I have it on videotape somewhere. But he's really killing it. It's like this track was made for him. And here we go. In the main, we got Scott Clark, Redline, Greg Hills on GHP, Eric Carter's in there. He's on Mongoose. Eddie King's on Diamondback, obviously. Harry Larry's in there on Diamondback. Kiyomi Waller, Schwinn, and then Stu Thompson, and he's riding for Huffy. This is going to be there's a pretty bad crash at the first turn, but let's rock it. Let's see how it goes.
This is a pro main. High grade pro. Please.
Harry's got a good snap. Eric is right there with him. Stu on the inside. Stu goes down, and he takes out half the pack. Oh, man. Eric got launched. There he is. Scott's up. It looks like Stu's down. Meanwhile, we got Harry. He's doing his thing. He's been doing it all day. Greg's right behind him, and one Raleigh rider from England. He's going to podium. He just got the biggest Christmas gift, but that was a great race. That was a good one for Harry. That was great. Do one more. Every time I think I'm done for the day, I want to do another one. All right, so I'm going to go to an NBL race. I haven't done an NBL one yet. So this is the NBL Grands. It's in 1996. John Purse is in the main, Jamie Staff, Kiyomi Waller, Randy Stumphauser, Daniel Sprague, Alan Foster, and Jason Richardson. And Randy Stumphauser is only like 19 in this one, so I'm assuming he's a rookie, but let's take a look at it. And John's like killing it at this point in his career. This is 1996. Let's take a look.
8th place equals 8, and the third main will break the tie. Here are the riders in the first pro main event. The Aussie Wave Boots, Daniel Sprague. The #1 man to beat is John Purse. Jason Richardson, 22 years old. Alan Foster, Randy Stumphauser, Jamie Staff, and Kiyomi Waller, age 28.
All right, let's roll it.
Set for the first pro main event. And of all the tracks that we have been to this summer, this has to be the most exciting.
Here we go.
Firsthand, over the roller they go, into the step up, and then a large.
John's got the snap.
21 feet long. This sweeping left
Ooh.
line dishes out John
Jamie Staff is in there, sitting second.
Kiyomi Waller fighting for
He's on that Haro monocoque. That frame is so sweet. It's all John so far, though. Here comes Jamie.
The last straight is very tricky. The rhythm section coming up.
Looks like Kiyomi Waller's in third, I think. Yeah.
It's going to be John Purse, the winner of the first pro main.
Right on. John got that first one. Very smooth. Okay, let's jump to the next main. Before we go to the next pro main, I wanted to take a look at this one. This is the 17 expert main. It's pretty cool because we have Jeremy Cate in there, Kevin Royals in there on GT, Mario Soto, rest in peace, he's in there. I've only heard great things about Mario Soto. We have Alan Venru, Chad Emery, Brian LaRossi, Mike Brandt, and then it looks like Jamie Burgess. I believe I said Jamin Burgess, I'm sorry. All right, so let's roll this one. This is actually a good race.
Yeah, Road to Glory.
I like how they're all running those spin wheels.
On the track all day long today. They are hot and heavy coming through the first turn. Mike Brandt in the
Brandt's in the front. Royal in second. Mario in third.
He's streamlining through the.
Oh, Mario blows up.
Mario Soto goes down. Chad Emery goes down. And Alan Unruh goes down. 3 more.
Oh, Mario's limping. He got hurt.
But it doesn't affect Mike Brandt as he was.
Mike Brandt's moving.
Maintains the lead. Royal closely behind.
Royal on GT trying to make that move. That was a good race. All right, let's get back to the pros. Let's jump to Pro Award. We're still at the 96 NBL Grands. This is a really good race between John Purse and Jamie Staff. They're really going at it in this one. Check this out.
Foster is a big star in the world of BMX, and he gets set for this race, the Pro Super Award main event.
Uh-oh. I'm seeing some full-face helmets in there, guys. Things are changing.
Also in this race, Jamie Staff, Billy Off.
This is Pro Super Award. Let's go.
Guys can win this race. That ought to be a good one. John Purse going for the truck, going for the motorcycle, going for yet another national title. The Pro Super Award main event is
here we go.
And
Jamie's got the pop. We got John inside.
Taking the high bank and cutting right back inside. Look at Jamie Staff, John Purse right there. Jamie Staff and John Purse going head to head. John Purse.
Jamie's looking smooth. Watch John. Watch John. Woo! Right inside. Got him. And Foster followed him. Foster followed his line. That was awesome. That was awesome. Great race.
John Hurst on the inside part of the track. Jamie
This
Jack
move
on
is
the
so
outside.
smooth.
Right there, Hurst sneaks in. And
Watch
then
Brian.
look at Brian Foster.
He goes, "I'll take that
follows the
line."
Same line that John Hurst set up. John Hurst takes 1, Brian Foster in 2.
That's a wrap for me today. That was a lot of fun. Lots more races to look at. They're not as easy to find as I thought. Now I'm like being kind of picky and choosy on what I want to add in here. My goal is to try to keep it within the 80s and 90s, but I'll probably move into the 2000s eventually because there's a lot of good stuff. I might do some Olympic stuff down the road as well, just to kind of mix things up. But that was really, really cool. We got to see the clip pedals come into play. You're starting to see full face helmets come into play. The rhythm sections are coming into play. Things are starting to evolve, but the racing's actually getting even more exciting. So anyway, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.
I got it. At first it was hard. Nobody believed me. Ever since then, I'm making it clear. This my year. This my year. I hustle in the dark with a bright my head. Get the bright idea.